is up, guys? Pone here, and today I've got a guest. I'm here with Chris.
Hey.
And we are going to go over not my work, but some of his excellent painting work. Alright, but before we get into that, I gotta ask you, how did you first get into Nerf?
Back when I was in the Boy Scouts, we went on this trip down to Philmont. I was kind of up late in the night. I couldn't really get to sleep. I was walking around and I heard some Nerf guns going off in the bathroom. I was going, what is, I was hearing some thumping, and I was like, what is going on in this bathroom? I went in there and I saw my brother, who was also along on the trip. He and his friend were shooting at each other from inside the bathroom. One would start in one stall and the other would start in the other stall, and they try and shoot at each other inside of it. And for the rest of the trip, you know, we'd be staying at these KOAs through the entire thing. We couldn't really get to sleep at night, so we would just shoot each other, and that's kind of how it all started. And then...
So your Nerf world started in a bathroom.
From the Boy Scouts, yes.
Nice. So now you're an HVZ. You may actually recognize him from some of the HVZ videos I've done. What's your favorite Nerf blast?
In terms of versatility, the Alpha Trooper, but I really like the reliability of the Hammer Shot.
Nice.
It's a really hard line to pull on which one. For automatics, that Hyperfire I'm getting really excited about.
Yeah.
I just retired my old blaster, the one that I called the Green Weenie. It's time for me to find something else. I kind of like the look of the Lawbringer, but at the same point in time, it is a Hammer Shot.
What do you have for us today?
What I have here is a commission that I did for a friend of mine named Ian Patterson. He was going to that Call of the Void LARP that you've seen on his previous videos. He wanted me to make his Alpha Trooper, one of those Hazard Orange Alpha Troopers. He wanted me to turn it into something AK-47-esque. He wanted to make it look super futuristic though, so he said there's kind of a large open ground for you. So the general theme was, black metal with some sort of medium wood furniture going on there. And so yeah, it's got the dry brushing technique with some metallic, sort of scratches on it to make it look like it's been scuffed a bit. True to the order, I did a faux wood furniture on the front grip and on the stock. The paints that I used were black Krylon with, it was a black Krylon that was matte, and then I think a light tan matte paint with a satin brown paint on top of it for the wood grain to give it that sort of grainy look. And then all the silvering stuff was done with Valspar Silver Chrome.
I really like how that looks. That definitely looks, it almost looks, I don't know, like oxidized aluminum or something.
Yeah, that's one of the things that I was just kind of messing around with it, and I kind of went, oh yeah, I'm definitely keeping this.
Do you use mostly spray paints? How do you do the wood finish with spray paints?
The wood finish with spray paints is extremely finicky, to be very blunt. It requires getting a decent bottom coat and letting that completely dry and cure. So it's got to be sort of sitting there for a day, maybe two. After that, you got to kind of throw all the spray paint knowledge that you learn kind of into the trash, because you got to give it a very heavy first coat of the darker paint, and then I took a regular paint brush and I sort of just gave it a very light swipe. It's got to be a very, very light swipe, or else you risk picking up some of the undercoat, that lighter coating, and bringing it in. If I was to do this again, I would look into a basic, depending on how light they wanted it to go, either white, gray, or black undercoat, and then looking into a gel stain. I'm not sure how well those things would work with acrylic or plastic, but I mean, it'd be something worth experimenting on for me personally.
So now you do commissions. You've got a Facebook page devoted to your business of doing this?
Yes.
Is it Falcon? Is it Falcon?
Blue Falcon Studios.
Nice.
Yeah,
definitely
check it out. I've just decided to step into a sort of open market commission type deal, so let's see what happens.
Well, I will definitely throw a link down in the description box. Alright, well thanks for coming on and showing off blaster here.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
Alright, until next time guys, not about having fun, it's about how pretty your blaster looks and how hard you wreck your friends.
Oh, hell yeah.